What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And this is Travion TV.
This very moment I bring, put in on everything that I will retire with the ring. Retire with the ring. Retire with the ring.
Now, before we get this video started, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Now, this video, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore's departure. Now, I haven't done the reviews for the other episodes, but we're just going to do a condensed version because I've watched it and I'm going to give y'all my opinions on it. Now, so this is a new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they've done a reboot of the girls, of the cast. And we got some new girls. So the new girls are Britt, Kelly, and Angela. I don't know everybody's last name, but we got Britt, Kelly, and Angela. We got Shamia on the cast as well. And then we got Portia, and we had Kenya until she tricked herself out of her own spot, honestly. Like, I don't agree with what Britt said, but I definitely don't agree with what Kenya did. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the whole thing surrounding Kenya and Britt was Britt felt like Kenya was a mean girl and she was a bully. She was trying to little girl her. Because when they first met, Kenya said something about her ring. Now, we've all seen Kenya be real shady. You know, do stuff for the camera. Do stuff to get a moment her damn self. Which is why I feel like Britt was a little mad that she was coming off hypocritical. But we're going to get to it. Kenya made a comment about Britt's ring. But I really feel like it was just light shade. Because like Kelly said, she don't get the same vibes from Kenya that Britt got. And a lot of people have said that Kenya is a different person on the show than she is off the show. Right? So that is one. So I can't believe she was being shady in the moment, but I really feel like it was like light shade. I feel like it wasn't that deep for her to just be so ready to fight her. Like for her to say, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going because we got to go on a track. Okay? So Britt met Kenya. She felt like Kenya was being shady. Kenya never even went and had another conversation about the girl after this interaction, which lets me know Kenya really didn't care. But she cared a lot, and I don't know if she felt like she needed to do it for her storyline or if she just needed to be extra authentic to her feelings. But it came across a little forced. You get what I'm saying? But I could see how you could be new on Real Housewives. They make a lot of money. And if you feel like, oh, okay, I don't like Kenya and I feel like such and such and such, you should probably say it, right? So I don't blame the girl for being like, oh, okay, I feel like Kenya trying me, whatever. I mean, if you want to make a storyline out of it, I don't damn blame you. But you also can't blame Kenya if she can see that you're trying to make a storyline out of it and not want to entertain it. You feel me? So like I said, they had their interaction. Britt, she went around. She was telling Angela. She was the most spicy when she talked to Angela. She was like, that bitch got me fucked up and she got another thing coming. She gonna get fucked up. Like, she was just talking like she wanted to fight. And all Kenya had said at this point was, oh, that's your second ring? Like, oh, by another man. So Kenya made the slick comment about the ring, and I do feel like it was a slick comment, but at the same time, it was a good question because Britt said it was her second ring. So she was like, oh, your second ring like by another man. And she was like, no, my second ring by the same man. And it's like, okay, well, for me, I do feel like it was like a snooty, snobby remark to make because she was talking about the wedding band. But y'all know, in them kind of circles, like them girls feel like they real uppity. They feel like they live a certain kind of lifestyle, so they expect a certain kind of lifestyle out of the girls they hang around, which is not right. So I understand why Britt was rubbed the wrong way by Kenya, but I don't feel like it was that deep. Basically, is what I'm saying. I feel like she could have got over it and she could have had a different storyline. Especially if she could see that Kenya wasn't trying to entertain the storyline. So all of that happens and they end up having this sit-down dinner at Angela's event. So I don't even know what the hell the event was for Angela, but it was some kind of event they was having. And they had to write questions down and somebody had to pull a question out and ask it. So the question that Britt asked was, Kenya, can you talk to Britt nicely and with some respect? Some shit like that. Which is a question that Angela wrote. And we're going to get into Angela messy ass in a minute. But I like Angela. I'm not going to lie. I like Angela. So Kenya proceeds to say, yes, I can be nice to everyone. So then Britt is like, no, but the question is about me. And it's like, okay, girl, I don't get what triggered you in that moment. Because she said yes, and then she said, I can be nice to everybody. Now, if she would have just started off by saying, I can be nice to everybody, now that would have been her kind of dismissing the question, but she did say yes. And I'm not trying to be on Kenya's side, but I kind of just feel like you was doing a lot, baby. After this, Britt wants to just get real hype, and Kenya was like, oh, okay, you want a moment. She like, no, I don't want a moment. And Kenya kind of just dismissed, well, she ain't dismissed her. Because whatever Britt was saying, you really couldn't even hear what she was saying because she was just like barking like a chihuahua. And they put the subtitles up so you can hear what Kenya was saying because she was kind of talking low. And she like, a peasant can't come for a queen. Kenya could barely get the damn words out. I don't know if she a little too old to argue like she used to, but obviously she just wasn't up for it. But Britt wanted to force it. Kenya didn't give her the moment, and obviously the dinner went on without any more altercations. But as they get up to leave, I don't know if Kelly was asking her if she was okay, but she like, yeah, girl, I'm good. I'm good, girl. I got my Glocks. Like, what? What is... I have to come to the conclusion that she was drunk. They didn't say it. And she didn't say it probably just because she don't want to be more embarrassed than she already was for doing all the extra. She had to be drunk. Because then they go out to the parking lot. She like, babe, where you at? And even her husband is telling her to calm down. He like, you still got your microphone on? Because she's saying to him, yeah, you know, we got Glocks and this. I can't even tell you everything she said because all I know is that she said she had Glocks and pistols at least 3 times. And the first time she said it, Kenya was standing right there. And Kelly was standing right next to Britt. So the next day, or whenever this was, Kelly, Kenya, and who was the other person? I don't know. But I know Kelly, Kenya, and somebody else, they all went to Kenya's spa. And they had a sit down. Kenya proceeds to tell Kelly, because Kelly is Britt's friend, that she said that she had the pistols and the Glocks and all of that. And Kelly tried to gaslight her. She was like, what, huh? And I liked that in that moment. Kenya was like, girl, you not finna gaslight me. I know what I heard, so you can take up for your friend. And Kelly like, no, I'm just saying I haven't witnessed that from her. But girl, you witnessed it that night. And I just feel like I didn't expect Kelly to be like, yeah, she did say that. She did say she had a gun because that's her friend. But girl, don't try to gaslight Kenya like she didn't hear what she heard. And be like, no, she didn't. What? I didn't hear that. I can't stand no gaslighting ass bitch. So I didn't like that Kelly was trying to gaslight the girl. Now, what Kenya proceeded to do after this was just too fucking much. It was too much. So Kenya has been working on her spa, I guess, for like 2 years. They said, y'all know the last time we seen them go inside her spa, it was like it wasn't abandoned because obviously it wasn't open yet, but she said that she had made more progress than she had made. So when they went to snoop around, they seen a whole bunch of unfinished stuff, but she said she built it from the ground up. Y'all can't take nothing away from Kenya. Kenya is a boss. Well, you can't take that away from Kenya. I'll say that. She a boss, and when she says she gonna do something, she do it. She ain't Sheree. Okay? So she been working for a long time to get this spa open. It looked real nice. And she's having a hair show. She's doing a lot at this grand opening. Now, notice how they took Kenya confessionals out. Or obviously, she didn't make it long enough to film them with their interviews, you know. So, they have the event. The event is nice. And then at the end, Britt comes in. Because she comes in a little something towards the end. Because we don't know if this was going to be the end, but what happened next ended the event. She came in trying to apologize. Kenya said she didn't want to hear it. She like, can I get everybody's attention? She pull out 3 big ass poster cards like what you make in school for a school project. She pull out 3. This bitch got a paper slideshow. You might as well have did a PowerPoint at that point. Like, why didn't you just get a projector and do a PowerPoint? Or because what the hell, Kenya? I don't know. So she pulls them out. She proceeds to show everybody pictures of the girl, different faces. Like, she got such and such work done. I don't get how that was a dig because half the bitches on the cast, the new girls anyway, they got new faces too. I'm pretty sure that's not their first, second, or third face. I don't know. I ain't gonna do the girls like that, but I know that's not them girls' first face. Not even Portia. Shit, I'm sure it ain't your first face either. Well, no, I ain't gonna do Kenya like that because she was Miss America, whoever the hell she was. But a lot of the girls weren't feeling that. You could tell from the first slideshow, the first poster board. So she gets to the next one. I can't even tell you what it was. By this point, Britt then walked out the event. I feel like it was a waste of her damn time at that point because she ain't even got to see it. So if the objective was public embarrassment, she wasn't even there. So you was just hoping she was going to get embarrassed from them showing it on TV. They wasn't going to show the picture on TV. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of became like, I don't know. Like, it didn't make no sense to do it at that point because she wasn't even there. Not saying she should have did it, but girl, if you was going to do it, she might as well have still been there, right? So she gets to the last one, and it's a picture of the girl giving oral. Baby, them people was disgusted. Them folks in that event was disgusted. Everybody was disgusted. I was disgusted watching. Her friends was disgusted. I don't know who helped her come up with this idea, because I know damn well Kenya did not come up with this idea on her own. And, I mean, she could have come with the idea on her own, but I just can't believe she didn't run it past nobody. Nobody. And then my thing with production is they fired her because they felt like it was wrong, but they still aired the scene. Why y'all didn't just take it out? Why y'all didn't just take it out? Because it ain't like y'all showed the picture anyway. So it was like, I don't know. I mean, I wanted to see it. I definitely wanted to see it. So I'm glad y'all kept it in. But it do lead me to the question of, like, you know, when it comes to morality, if it was morally wrong, then y'all shouldn't have exposed her on the damn show. Y'all still exposed the girl. Because we still heard everything she said. But Kenya, you really just tricked yourself out your spot, baby. And everybody was telling Kenya in the moment that it wasn't right. And she was going against everybody. Cynthia, everybody. She didn't care. She told Angela, no, bitch. You don't tell me. I said, oh. And Kenya, you don't even fight. So for you to be telling the wife of Charles Oakley, bitch, you shut up, because I seen some clips of him too. And honey, how he talked to her earlier, he said, you better handle them. I'm pretty sure she get down too. But yeah, Kenya, she was wild and she was dead ass wrong. And baby, now you're gone. They'll probably bring her back though. They'll probably bring her back next season because a lot of people was halfway on her side because, like I said, Britt, you did way too much talking about the Glocks and the pistols. But Kenya, you up the ante. That was like disgusting. What Britt did was like too much. OD. What you did was dead ass wrong. You know what I mean? It's a lot of words I can use. Like, it was weird. It was dumb. It was just, I don't know, girl. I don't know. I couldn't believe that you had did that when the rumors came out, when they said you got fired. I just could not believe it. I knew it had to be something else to it, but it couldn't have been if they fired your ass. So that's what happened. That's all I got for this, girl. Ken, you was dead ass wrong. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about Real Housewives. Are y'all watching? If y'all not watching, y'all probably should get caught up because it's good. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's all I got for this video. Like I said, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.